Abigail Joy, and welcome back to my vlog channel. So, for some reason, my sister started her schoolwork early today. So, I am vlogging while I do my makeup and do my schoolwork. Because normally I vlog when she's doing schoolwork, and she normally does schoolwork after me. So, this should be interesting. So, I have already done my eyeshadow today, because I didn't know she was starting. But I'm just going to continue and talk to you, because reasons. Okay, so today I am doing a whole lot of blog work, because I realized that I should really start, earning money for university, because I don't have a college fund, and I'm going to need a lot of money, because I figure that NYU is going to cost me about 300 grand. I don't have that kind of money. I'm filming this on my phone. I obviously don't have that kind of money. So I am working on monetizing my blog and figuring out how I can earn that kind of money. I mean, I do have 4 years. And then of course there's the 4 years that I'm in university. But anyway. So I'm working on that, and it's really, really warm today, and I don't know why. This keeps getting frozen, so I have to test it. It's really, really warm, so I'm thinking of taking some more Instagram pictures and maybe doing some spring cleaning. So that should be interesting. And I always find stuff when I'm cleaning. Like months and months ago, I was obsessed with Ever After High dolls, and so I still find little bits all over the place. I have eyeshadow all over my face. I was trying this new testing eyeshadow design on Pinterest, so I was trying that, and then I'm really running on eyeshadow, and for some reason the black eyeshadow I have doesn't come off and blend very well. So, it was kind of painful. And I ended up wearing eyeshadow all over my face. So, I don't know. Maybe this cool purple shine thing though. I'm always scared with liquid eyeliner, and you never know what's right, You never know what the right wing design is or how to make the perfect cat eye. I guess if you're trained in makeup, you would. But I'm not. I just know my makeup from Instagram and Pinterest. I think that looks good. Okay, yeah, so I'm doing a lot of vlog work today, and I did something really, really good, and I filmed Monday's video yesterday. And normally I don't film my videos until, Friday, and then I take the weekend to edit it and upload it on Monday. But this time, I filmed it yesterday, which was Tuesday. So, that means I can edit it today, and then work on my blog all week, and then film next week. Oh my god, I just, my eyes, are weirdly lidded, so then I always, get, eyeliner on my upper eyelid. Anyway, then I can, have videos in storage, so then I can focus on other things in a week, because I find that I'm planning, and then I film, and then it takes me 3 days to edit. So then my entire week is taken up by YouTube, which does not work because I have so much to do. I have to get my education up to date, so then I can go to school in September. So yeah, I mean it's really complicated. I was supposed to go to school last year, so that I could go when high school started, right? But because I didn't, I'm still jumping into the system. And because of that, then it gets really complicated. Because, one, I'm it's still the same thing that everyone's going to know each other, which is going to be really complicated for me. But it also is that I have to, like, if I was jumping from middle school to high school, there would be some sort of middle school education set in place so that it wouldn't be so difficult from the start point. But because I'm jumping around high school, then I have to get my education up to a high school level. And on top of that, I really want to get good grades. So then, like, everyone wants to get good grades, obviously, but I want to get good grades so that I can, well, go to a good university, right? And if I, like, my main goal was to, when I first came up with this idea, right? When I first came up with the idea of going to high school, I've wanted to go to high school for a while, but when I first came up with the idea, I decided, yo.
Can I come in?
Yeah.
Are you doing anything?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is where Oak Meadow is different from other curriculums.
These instructions.
What?
Look at these instructions. We're figuring out square roots.
Although this is often called, okay, many people use a calculator to determine square roots, but here's an easy guess and check. The method using a calculator. Find the square root of 529. Take a guess of what the answer might be. Are you recording?
Yes.
Are you recording now?
Yeah. Say hi to the camera, mommy.
Hi to the camera, mommy.
You gotta come over here.
Hi to the camera. I didn't know you were recording. I need makeup. Ooh, you're pretty.
Thanks. Well, that's very interesting. I'm working with square roots in my workbook. It's like,
You're supposed to get, they just keep saying, try another guess based on how low your first is.
well,
Continue guessing and checking your
stupid.
answer until you're right.
You can't just guess.
I love it.
You
I
have to,
love
like,
it.
where is
It's
my workbook?
epic. It's so good.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
see, mine just has, like, square roots actually done with the equation, so that it's, like, you know, in fractions. It's, like, brackets,
I think they're
6a
getting onto that.
plus the square root of 27 equals this, and then over the other equation.
I think they're going to get into
It's complicated.
that.
Yeah,
I think they're going to get into that.
probably.
It's just so funny. I just love it. It's like, you guess. Not too high. Guess again. Oh, not too low. Guess again. Oh, almost there.
Well, that's not gonna help you in, like, the future. That's not gonna help you in the future. Yeah, see, my sister doesn't want to go to school or university. She is perfectly content doing her homeschooling, and that's why they're using Oak Meadow. But see, for me, I can't stand Oak Meadow because it's too homeschool based, and I love school. And I mean, I've only been for like 3 months, and I was in Wales, so it didn't really count, but I've always wanted to go to a real school. But the complicated thing is that when my original plan was that I would finish all 12 grades before I went. So then it would literally just be a thing for social life and well, friends and getting those high school experiences that you don't get as a homeschooler. And then getting the like hard grades for when I go to university. It'd be so much easier and just better. But now that I'm going to school in 8 months, I've realized that that's a very unrealistic goal. So I'm aiming to just get like 1 grade ahead. So then when I go into grade 11, I'm in grade 12. So then I'm just reviewing everything I already know. So then I can just get good grades on it. Right? Which is basically the ideal plan for a homeschooler. Because I can take that time, that extra time to learn things the way that I've always learned them, but extra fast. So currently I'm reviewing my grade 10 math, which I've always really struggled in math. I mean, not when I was like 9, I guess. I remember when I was 9, I went to school for 3 months. And I was so far ahead in my math. I remember they were like, all of these kids would like line up to ask me how to do the 9 times table. And I was like, I learned this like 2 years ago. And so I always aced the tests. And everyone would just ask me the answers to all the questions. So that was fine. But now I've gotten behind in my math. And I mean, my history is incredible because of Hamilton. Of course, I am Canadian. So if I go to school in Canada, I'm sure my extensive knowledge of the Founding Fathers isn't going to do me very much. It's not going to do me any good. But I do know a lot about history, and my English is like perfect because of my blog and writing musicals and stuff. Like I have nothing to worry about there, but it's just math and science. And I mean, doesn't everyone struggle with math and science? It's like science is so complicated, and I'm contemplating like writing sort of a musical based on science. So then just so I can memorize the like, the periodic table, just stuff like that. So then it's like so much easier to call it up when I'm in school. And I mean, now is the perfect time to do that because when I have all this extra time on my hands, then it's the perfect time to get ahead in my education so that I can just, roll with it later and then just focus on, in my musical, which I'm writing kind of about my life. I call it the teen rite of passage, and then because I'm homeschooled, then it's like the teen rite of passage that I never had the right to know or never had the right to do. It's really interesting, but it's like I've always wanted to go to school. So then, now that I can, it's really intimidating because all I want to do is succeed in it, and you only get one chance to do high school, Like, you get once, and you can't go back and do it again. And, I mean, you could if you failed, but I am not planning on failing, obviously. But it's really intimidating, and I've already picked the school that I want to go to because we're probably moving to the city in the spring. I mean, that's the current plan. Plans change a whole lot, but the current plan is that we're going to go traveling and then go in the spring. And we're going to move to the city in the spring, and then I'm going to start preparing for school, like, taking singing lessons and maybe taking part in some, like, plays or musicals or whatever, just so I can get some experience. And then when I go to school, I've picked out the school, and they have, like, all these clubs that I want to take part in. Like, they've got a glee club, and they've got, like, all of these different, like, they've got a theater group, and it's, like, everything that I want at school. But I really need to practice it, so I need to do, like, singing lessons and take part in some actual plays. I haven't done any actual acting for, like, 2 years. And I mean, this channel, and my other channel, and my other channel that I deleted, they've all helped me in acting, because when I was doing acting before, then I wasn't very confident in myself, and the idea of doing this freaked me out. And I remember I used to vlog all the time, but I would do it with Ever After High dolls, so then I never showed my face to the camera. I would hold the doll, put the camera on, and then talk. I was so scared, and I was, like, so insecure. I would pretend that I wasn't, but I was so insecure. And I remember I would go to these theater group meetings and rehearsals, and I would just feel so insecure. And I remember the last one that I was in, I remember that it was really complicated because I became really good friends with one of the girls, and everyone is so much older than me because I'm 15 now, but when I was in the theater group I was 13. But because I'm so tall and I've, like, seen all of these scarier shows, and I've taken part in all the things that, like, okay, when I was 8, I started reading Twilight and Harry Potter. I mean, Harry Potter is whatever, but I was reading Twilight, and I read Breaking Dawn when I was just turned 9. So because of that, my fandom education has been so advanced, and I've done so many things so much earlier than everyone else does. And because of that, I fit in with a group of 16, 17-year-olds when I was 13. So because of that, everyone in the theater group was 16, 17, and I fit in pretty seamlessly, except for the fact that they all knew each other, and I was the outsider. And it was kind of awkward because I was younger than all of them, so I was kind of put in with, like, the younger kids, but then at the same time, I fit in with all of them, and I didn't fit in with the younger kids. So it was really awkward. And because of that, I was so insecure. And I remember the last play that I was in, I memorized the entire script, everyone's parts. I had a small part, but I memorized everyone's lines. And then I was part of the chorus in Antigone. Antigone? And then I remember everyone in the chorus forgot their lines. Like, forgot some of their lines. They memorized a whole bunch of them, but forgot a few of their lines when they were performing. So then I would have to fill in. And I remember the like, director, she would always come up to me and be like, yeah, okay, so if any of them forget their lines, you just say them. And I did. We would be performing, and someone would forget a line, and I'd be like, okay, yeah, I know that. But because of that, then I guess it kind of made a rift between me and a few of the other girls. I don't know, it just got really complicated, and then I auditioned, and then it was like, I auditioned in front of the play, and it was just like, it got really complicated. So I'm really excited to start anew, and maybe do some musicals, because I'm so much more confident in my singing now, and I'd love to be in a musical. So I'd like to try that when we move to the city, but I'd like to take some singing lessons first, and I know that's going to be happening in like a couple months, but I really have to get my education up before that. I'm going to do my lipstick now, because I have to. So. I'm really feeling this whole like hipster vibe. Okay. Because like I got this beanie and then I just like I love the style. And I got this lipstick like a couple months ago. I use it all the time in the fall. It is Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color. It was on sale. So it's really good, but it's like super dry and it peels off easily. But it does moisturize my lips for some reason. Yeah. It's my mom's birthday in a few days, 4 days, and I'm like freaking out because I don't know what to get her. Dropping my shadow, that would be so bad because I'm running out. It's like, she's turning 40, and she really wanted a big party, you know? It was like this big thing that she wanted, like, I wanted for her to go to New York. I wanted us all to go to New York, and she could go see a show or something. It would have been epic. But then it got complicated because we thought we were going traveling before that. So then we didn't even know if we were going to be in New York by the time her birthday came around. We thought we were going to be in like California or something. But then, turns out, we're still going to be here. And there's nothing to do here. I think there's one restaurant which we went to for every single birthday from like my age, like 5 to 10. Every single birthday, we went to this one pizza place. There's literally no restaurants in this town. There's nothing birthday related to do. It is just so depressing when birthdays come around. So, I really want to do something special. And I want to like get her something special. But, like, it's so complicated. I don't know. I mean, this year's a really weird year. Because my mom's turning 40, my dad's turning 50, and I'm turning 16. Like, so many big parties. And by the time I turn 15, I'm going to be in school. So maybe I could have a school party. For once. Because when I went to school last time, I went in March and stayed till June. So, mid-March. No, April. Or was it May? Maybe in April. I think it was April. So if it was like April, May, June. So like 3 months. So I don't know. I'd like to be there for my birthday. So I like maybe join some sports teams because I'm good at sports. I'm good at basketball because, you know, tall. But good at other sports too. Not soccer. I suck at soccer. I went to sports camp one year, and it was like all sports, and then it was just soccer, and it was so embarrassing because I cannot do soccer for the life of me. And it was like, yeah, you know, you can save your life if you do soccer. If you win a game of soccer, I die. It's just how it would work. I'm good at basketball, so maybe I'd join a basketball team. Okay, so that's it for my makeup. Now I have to do schoolwork. So I'm going to put on Kinky Boots, or maybe just my musical playlist. I accidentally signed into my Spotify account, my old Spotify account, and I found all of my old playlists, and one of those playlists was a musical playlist I made of 900 songs. It's 45 hours long, and it has like every single song musical in it. So I may just listen to that. But I'm really obsessed with I'm really obsessed with Kinky Boots right now. It's super interesting. But Kinky Boots is in there, so maybe I'll just put that on. Do my schoolwork. Stupid algebra. Anyway, that is it for my 21 minute, well, 22 minute by the time this is done. That is it for my 22-minute vlog. Do you like longer vlogs? Do you like shorter vlogs? Please tell me, because I can just rant for hours and hours. So, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and comment below if you want me to do longer videos or shorter videos. Which do you like for vlogs? Because I know that I saw someone said that they like longer vlogs. I don't know. Anyway. And don't forget to subscribe both to this channel and my main channel, which will be in the end screen, which I think is going to be that way. Because I'm pretty sure this flips. It's going to be that way. And I will see you in my next vlog. Bye, guys.